What's up YouTube, ODST General back again, and today you guys will be getting a little bit different review of my apartment as we do another vlog, live video, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to give you guys an update on the channel because I've had a lot of decline in videos lately here. You guys will have noticed probably a big lack of presence of me, maybe not, I don't know. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with me in real life and what's kind of going on with the channel and where that's going to leave us in the future. So, as I might or might not have said in one of my past videos, depending on what got uploaded, I switched to an updated version of OBS, which is great, or so you'd think, except for I lost all of my settings. This unfortunately left me with the scenario that I had to reset all my settings, and, you know, I'm still tweaking it because I don't have the exact presets or anything set up anymore. And as I was trying to tweak it, I went originally with FLV video type, which unfortunately won't upload or work with Movie Maker, which I didn't know for sure. So I lost some videos that way, and then I switched back over to MP4, which is what I used on my old OBS version. Great. So I've been recording videos, and I hadn't had an opportunity to put a video up. So as I went to actually edit one of my videos, and none of them were working. So I had probably like 3 or 4 videos that were going to be uploaded to YouTube. All of them are pretty much useless. I've got a converter. I can get some of the footage out and get that done. I just haven't had the opportunity. But some of it I just outright lost. This vlog would have been one of those things that you guys would have seen a little bit sooner that would have let you guys know what's going on with the channel. So for that, I do apologize, guys. It's one of those things where had I caught it sooner, had I been a little bit more vigilant on actually getting my videos edited and uploaded, I would have caught it sooner. Beyond that, what's going on with me in real life that's slowing things down as well? So as you guys know, several months back I started a new job at my employer. I am an optician now, so I'm kind of like a nurse or a secretary for a doctor's office, except for I work with eyes and stuff like that. I do some of the pre-testing, things like that. So I started that, and I said, oh, it's going to be great for the channel. My hours are going to be better. You know, I'm going to have more time and less stress and all these things. And that's all very true. It really is. And it actually did, at least for a time, help me get some more advanced videos and stuff like that going. Now, one thing, I kind of overestimated just how much extra time I would get. In fact, in some ways, when my hours are better, I have less time because I'm not getting things where it's like I'm not getting off at like 2 in the morning anymore. So I can record, be a little bit louder when I record, be a little bit more vocal for the videos. But by the same token, I don't have all sorts of time between when I'm getting off of work and when my girlfriend gets home. You know, when I got off at 2 in the morning, my girlfriend would be able to sleep a lot of times. I could record throughout the night, go to sleep, you know, wake up and then have some time to edit or work on videos before work, before or after she left, you know, and we'd have time together in the morning. Well, that's not really the case anymore. Right now, my issue with that is that I get off of work maybe a couple hours before she does, so I've got some time to record videos, but the editing can take me a long time on some of these videos. I can do an emergency 4 video real quick, just pop that out. Optray takes a lot longer, though. Like, an Optray video can take me a couple hours of editing time because I've got to take my pictures and videos from all sorts of different sources and throw them on there, and I've got to record audio, and I've got to sync everything up, and it's not easy. It sounds easier than it actually is. It's a time-consuming process what I've got going right now because I have not found a way to make that workflow simpler and more efficient. And there's one other thing, well, maybe 2 other things here that's slowing things down. The biggest one that's currently going on that's really affecting it is I am looking to buy a house now. Myself and my girlfriend are looking to move and buy our first home together. Right now we're living in this lovely apartment that you guys have seen in my other live videos. But we're looking to buy a house. Now, the housing market's really vicious where we live. Houses fly off the market, and we're having a hard time finding a house that's within our price range because guess what? When you're a small channel like I am, you don't have that YouTube money. So we don't have a lot of money to get this house, but we're trying to find a half decent house in a nicer neighborhood that we can move into, that we don't have to worry about somebody breaking into our house or shooting a bullet through our window, because there's areas of this town that have pretty heavy gang influence and gang presence and stuff like that. There's been shootings several times, just the area just a tad bit south of me, and just one or two streets can make a huge difference. So we're being kind of picky with it. But a lot of my free time is going into that. So, I'll get off work and I will, maybe sit down to record a video or do whatever, and I'll get a text from my girlfriend saying, hey, I found these houses, I kind of want to check out, so could you go check these out while I'm still at work? So it goes, yeah, okay. So I'll get in touch with my realtor, and then I'll drive out and I'll go look at one or two houses, which, looking at a house doesn't necessarily take too long depending on the house and stuff and what you can and can't see. Some of these houses, I will sit there for a while. If there's a lot of damage and stuff like that, and I will sit there and kind of look at this damage. What would this take to fix it? How much is that going to cost? Will that fit in with what we're going to offer if we offer this? All these other things, and go on and on with that. But it ends up being pretty time consuming, because then if I do see something I'm like, we got to sit there and I got to sign off on like 9 sheets of paper with the realtor, and and then I get home and, lo and behold, it's an hour and a half later, and that's all recording time gone, editing time I've lost, and maybe I'll still have some time to get in there before the girlfriend gets home or something like that, but it's not left me with a lot of time. So that's where we're at right now. Now, all of that stuff, it's prone to change. If we can get a house, moving's probably going to shut down the channel for a little while, but if that house is found, and once we get moved in, set up properly, that would give me a lot more time to get back into the channel, and it would allow me to actually set up a recording room, an actual studio, so that when the girlfriend is home, if I'm actually recording while she's home, she's got off that day, or she got home earlier than usual, or she's working later than usual, I can go into this room, I can record, I can be as loud as I need to be or quiet as I need to be, and she can be as loud or quiet as she needs to be off doing her thing, so that way when she's sitting there talking to her dad on the phone or watching TV or something, that's not leaking into the videos, because that's something that's been happening lately, is because of my reduced recording time, when I'm sitting here trying to record, or I'm sitting here trying to play or something, she's sitting here talking to me even though I'm recording, because I don't have a big sign that says I'm recording, please don't talk for minutes. That tends to leak into the videos for me, which personally I find frustrating, because I'm not really a professional YouTuber, or I don't really do this as a job or for work. I am trying to be. I would like to do professional videos. I'd like high quality sound, high quality videos, best as I can do, and I'm always looking to improve that, and I've said that before. That would afford me the opportunity if it were to happen. The other big thing that I kind of mentioned offhandedly is potentially another new job opportunity just dropped into my lap. Now, I don't know much about it yet. I just know it's a general manager position in my area for some sort of sports company. I've gotten contacted through a hiring service. The person that's contacted me has been kind of vague so far. So I'm going to speak to that person on Wednesday to hopefully get some more information, potential interview for the position, and all that stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. If that does happen, I have no clue what the hours are going to be, what that's going to do for the YouTube channel. Could mean good things, could mean really bad things. I really don't know. It could mean the end of the channel. At this point with that, what's going on with that, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even mention it because I know so little about it. But, I want to keep you guys in the loop because, like I said, my whole point for this channel is to build a community. I am, at this point, though, considering possibly shutting down the channel. I want you guys to know that. It's been kind of in my head lately. I've been thinking to myself, I'm turning 20. Well, I just turned 28. And, I've got a house I'm looking to buy. I've got student loans to pay off, and I'm making $20 a month from YouTube, roughly. Actually, I only made like $8 last month from all the stuff going on with YouTube. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm sinking, 5, 10, 15 hours a week in here at least, and I'm making $8 for that work, you know. It doesn't really seem worthwhile. If you're speaking monetarily, if you're speaking, if like that was a job and somebody said, could you work for like, I don't know, 15 hours and I'll give you like $8, you know, and that'll be your job. Like every week you work $15 and for that like 15 hours, you'll get $8. That would not be acceptable nowadays because that won't pay for anything, you know, that doesn't pay for the channel itself, you know, and I've said that before, I've sunk a lot of money in, you know, and like I said, it's not about the money, it's about building the community, but unfortunately that money, that stuff is an aspect of it. That's something I do have to take into consideration. You know, while I do enjoy this, is it really worth the time and effort that's going into it? And right now we're kind of getting to a point where it's not. It still can be. Even if YouTube were to falter, even if I were to lose a bunch of CPM, which it looks like I might already have, if, you know, I'll have to wait and see next month, but it's looking that way. You know, even in that situation, the channel still might continue. Maybe I'll just move to a different platform. Maybe I'll go back to Twitch. Maybe I'll just keep doing it on YouTube for the less money. I don't really know. I like you guys. I like the people who comment on videos and come in, most part, at least. There's a couple people who kind of question if they even watched things or paid attention or whatever, but it is what it is. At any rate, guys, that's really all I have to say today. I'll try to keep you guys up to date on what's going on with this finding a house business and this new job and how that's going to affect the channel. Hopefully I'll have some more videos for you guys going forward. I don't know what's going to happen with that, though. We'll see. Hopefully this video actually works, because this is going to be my first one since I've changed the settings where I'm actually going to upload this and everything. At any rate, guys, I'll see you around. Take it easy and have a good one.